like the Midwest. Testing 1 2 3, testing 1 2 3. Start with the way, guys. Testing 1 2 3, and what a wait it was. Yo, what's up? Welcome back to Vencabot. Third strike action. My name is David. We're starting late. We're gonna stream a little bit late tonight. Probably gonna run 3S until around 11 p.m. or like a midnight, I guess. A little bit later than usual. Get some more games in here, and then play some. We'll play some Smash Brothers late too. Let's go online. So yeah, it's a mad snowy day here in Michigan. It was a snowstorm last night. I had to go shove my driveway to make sure that my family could get in. They're way back from work. So that was a lot of work, but you know, it's whatever. Michigander life. I'm exhausted. I always thought, says Justin, it was weird that people want you to shovel snow when it's harder to walk. When it's slippery ice under the snow. Easier to walk through the snow. Yeah, Justin, it's kind of a catch-22. I'm not sure that I totally agree that it's, strictly speaking, harder to walk on the packed, you know, the icy snow. I would say it's, you know, they each have their own ups and downs, for sure. But I do think that there are times where, you know, it's better not to shovel. But culturally speaking, you have to shovel anyway, right? It's just a thing. It's just one of those things. I am learning stick. Oh, wait, Justin's online. And Juna. Oh, and Kyo's on. Oh, wait, everybody's online today. It's like somebody must be streaming. Sig's always hot or he's cold. He's yes or he's no. He's in or he's out, he's up and he's down, right? I hope you got a good connection. Me and Justin tend to have like kind of a wobbly connection sometimes. Sometimes it's good, other times not so much. Oh boy. I was telling the guy before the stream started, I am sore. I am sore.
Prepare to strike now.
That's the kind of mood I'm in right now. I don't know how to play this game. I'm controlling the pace of the fire right now. I just need to keep it easy. That's fine. Son of a gun. Alright. I didn't want that.
Prepare to strike now.
Good meaty. Damn, he looks up a little bit faster than I expect. He looks up a lot faster than Alex does. Look, Pilgrims. I'm not gonna use Dungeon Swirly.
Alright, that's cool. Final round. Engage.
Oh, fuck. Oof. I can't believe I got that. I can't believe I really punished.
You win.
Literally ice everywhere I go outside. Well, that's my last match. There'll be some other people in here now. Ah, fuck. I'm too exhausted for this. I don't want to fucking play. Ooh, that was too stressful. It feels good, Justin. It does feel good. There are two kinds of people. Those that love potato salad with mustard or mayo. Huh?
Into the heat of battle.
Tired of life. What's up, boot camp? That's how I feel right now, dude. Whoa! I need to play more aggressive footsies here. Oh fuck, where'd my grab go?
Prepare to strike. Now.
Oh, I don't want that. Fuck. Good punish. Wanted EX there, but whatever. I wonder how the frame data compares for EX versus regular. Is EX less negative or is it more negative? There are people here? It's not a full lobby. It's just me and Justin. Let's watch Justin fight Mary. That's a really sick fucking avatar. You guys can't see the avatar, but it's sick. I don't know who Mary Wendell is, but they seem to want to fight me. They ready it up and they're ready down. I want to fight you. There we go. Oof. I honestly thought I missed the game dev stream. Glad I didn't. I'm sorry, Austin. Yeah, I really wanted to stream that today, but things didn't quite work out. Okay. Yeah, booted. That's weird. Maybe I should restart my game, huh? They've got kroesaj, though. Seems like Mary and Justin are having trouble fighting as well. I just buy store-bought potato salad and it comes with mustard, huh? I think I got a needle from my hedgehog stuck in my hand, but I can't tell. It feels like a splinter. I don't think that hedgehogs have needles like that. Okay, well, let's try me and Justin again. I think it was just Justin and Mary. That happens sometimes. I think certain people can't play together. I think that one of you guys has to restart, or both. Seems to usually fix the problem, but it's not a big deal. Whew. Mary Wendella has tough connection usually. That's probably why she couldn't play with Justin.
Engage.
Yeah, Mary versus Ari, let's go. The ultimate first to 5. Really punished me, huh? What a character. Good stuff, Signap. Good idea.
Engage.
Come on, we trade. Fuck. How's the punish? Ah, fuck! Are you kidding me? What a fucking character.
You win.
Okay, we got Kroesaj versus Justin. We got Kill in the lobby as well. Let's go.
Battle. Well, I got yeah, I've been waiting for this. Yeah, I've been waiting
Okay, it's gonna go with Yuri in here.
Are you ready? Go.
Feeling strong today so far. Feeling strong today. Uppercuts, wow. So it's fuck your knee drop. This is confirmed there on the target combo. He took that uppercut there. Get the knockdown, big damage. Ooh, what an escape! Oh my god, TronSwanson. Okay. Nice anti-air, got the combo as well. That's not safe. This should be kill. Drops his combo. Can chip now though. So Kroesaj really has to go in now to prevent him from getting that chip.
Are you ready? Go.
We gotta play the legend today. Who's the legend boot camp? I hope you mean either Iron Man combo. You mean Iron Man combo, right? I knew, dude. I knew it. I fucking knew it, dude. I fucking knew Iron Man combo. The man, the myth, the legend. Once again, missed to confirm. That's a confirmed uppercut. If you get the target combo. That's part of what makes Ken so busted. Is the fact that he can confirm a target combo into whatever uppercut or super. Or... It was close, honestly.
You win.
Iron Man combo's a fraud, to say the very least. I think you're doing him too much credit to say that he's a fraud. To say that he's a fraud implies that he could win, you know, against a player of modest skill. He just picks on newbies. Yeah, he's on PS4 and Steam, Justin, and Steam.
Prepare to strike. Now.
Good stuff, boot camp. Let me guess, he left after that, right? So he doesn't like to fight guys that can beat him. He only fights guys he can win against free. He's a scumbag. Ooh! I go too ham against Yun. That lobby crashed my game. Weird. Could be something with Justin's connection.
Go.
And by connection, I don't mean like his internet connection. I mean with the way the game is treating his connection. Sometimes, like there's like haunted players that are like haunted for a day. They have to restart their game to make the hauntedness go away. We need to start having like voodoo rituals on this channel, guys, for this version of the game. But after the thing with Mary, whatever the person's name was, Mary something or other, I feel like Justin might be haunted right now. Maybe that's why. Maybe that's why Boot Camp got booted, and also why. Or it could also be me because I'm the host. Maybe I'm doing something. Maybe it's fucked up. I don't know. Whatever. This game's weird. Well, Panders, what are you saying? This fighting game doesn't have Mario in it.
Engage.
Maybe Hugo's just Mario with the mustache shaved off when he got super hench. Right? I think that could be the case. Look at him. He could be Mario. How you doing, Panders? Look at this. Oh shit! On Steam. And nah, I wanted to eat, and he didn't seem to want to play after 360. I gotcha. Yeah, Iron Man combo also. He's very picky about who he fights. Only fight people that he can win against. I hate it when Pongo runs on his wheel at night. Are hedgehogs nocturnal? I think they are, right? I think there's gonna be a lot of wheel running. Why don't you just, grease that motherfucker so it's not so squeaky? What's wrong with running on a wheel at night? If running on a wheel at night is wrong, I don't want to be right. Oh, it'd be fun to have a mod of this game with Smash characters. Let's go. I'm happy to hear that, Panther. Happy to hear things are going well for you.
Well, I got the yeah. I've been waiting for it.
You're gonna be Zelda, maybe.
Battle. Go for it.
Maybe more assertive in my spacing. I sure how he punishes sweeps. See, he's pushed me into the corner there. There's no reason why he should be able to do that to me. I'm not Alex anymore. I got pokes now. I need to walk up.
Are you ready? Go.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, see, I asserted myself, though, see? I pushed him into the corner. You can't push me into the corner anymore. I'm Ryu. I can sweep him. I could parry buffer now. Right? Because basically, Ryu gets a lot more for parry buffer than Alex does. I can actually, if I think he's going to clap, I can tap forward. I can walk into clap range and tap forward. Tap toward, I mean. And then if I get a parry, I can sweep him. Exactly, both of us. Nobody puts Baby in the corner. Nobody puts Ryu in the corner. If I played Ultimate on my 3DS, I would main Charizard, Greninja, Link, or Pikachu. Cool, it's a good idea. Yeah, it's a pretty cool game. I never played the 3DS version. My friend played it on 3DS, though. Yeah, it's not Ultimate yet. It's called a Smash for 3DS, right? That's like it's a port of Smash 4, which is the previous Smash Brothers. But it's got a lot of cool characters, very fun gameplay, I guess. Hedgehogs are nocturnal, but he sleeps half the night and half the day. Okay, makes sense to me. Kind of like me, then. I really lost him. I gotta get exercise at some point. I wish they made it where you could just buy all the characters. It just seems like unlocking them all, huh?
Go for it.
Trying to unlock them all has been a pain. It's a grind. It's a grind no matter how you do it. But the way I've been looking at it is I don't try and unlock them all. I've just been enjoying the game for what it is. And then as I go, I unlock. I think that's what they intended, right? You unlock them over time. I've just been, you know, at first I picked a character from the first 8 that you have unlocked. And then as I went down, I unlocked more and more. It is quite a long process, though. There's so many characters. We're unlocking about 3 per night on the stream. 2 or 3 per night. You sort of can with amiibos if you want to drop hundreds of dollars or possibly thousands. Probably don't have all of them, though. So in this game, guys, the way that priority works, like in terms of the footsies game, is, of course, if two guys put their 2 different pokes out, let's say that we both put our punches out, right, at the same time. If my hitbox, the part of my attack that does damage, like the aura that does damage on my attack, hits your hurt box, which is where you take damage at, and your hitbox of your attack does not quite reach mine because my aura is so big on my attack, then I will win, of course, right? Because you missed me, but I hit you. I'm gonna sneeze, guys. I apologize. That goes without saying, but it's, you know, what's interesting is when 2 moves hit at the same time, and both of their hitboxes overlap the other person's hurt box in the same exact frame. So they both hit the same exact time, a priority system comes into play. It doesn't always trade. It actually depends on the priority of the attack. So basically, heavier attacks in that situation will always beat light attacks. So if 2 attacks hit each other the same exact frame, then the heavier one, the one the further button to the right, will take precedence. It'll actually beat the other one clean, which is interesting, right? And also specials count as the heaviest buttons, count as fierces. So fierces and specials are the same priority level. And then mediums lose to heavies, and lights lose to mediums and heavies. So that's why characters like Chun-Li, whose best pokes are heavy buttons, are pretty much virtually impossible to beat in footsies. It's almost impossible to beat them in footsies, because Chun-Li's buttons have incredible reach, but they're also very active for a very long time, and they come out very quickly, and they're a very heavy button, which would be, you know, her fierce buttons. So you really can't beat it if you try and put your button out. You kind of can, but not really. In this chat here. So Weatherman, welcome aboard, dude. Says when you unlock a character, restart the game and you can unlock another character again right away. You can unlock all the characters in like 2 hours by doing that. Yeah, a lot of my friends have done that. What's up, Ryan? Nice to hear about programming choices for video games. Yeah, it's not only a programming choice, it's also a game design choice. Again, it changes the way you deal with footsies in this game. So basically, Hugo, he likes to poke with his clap. Right, a big clap. It's got good range, comes out quickly, recovers very quickly, and it's a special button. It has a very, very high priority. So it's kind of hard to beat him by putting out pokes if you're not careful at certain spaces where his clap is strong. See that he beat my strong. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Teching is weird in this game.
Into the heat of battle. Go for it.
Okay. Probably at least got that to come out. Oh fuck, I didn't get close. I need to use crouching fierce then. Ryu is unbelievably powerful compared to Alex. It's just crazy. It's just crazy. This is crazy how the tiers come into play right there. Whew. Let's see here. Justin says, yeah, I've tried one trick to unlock characters, but it only worked for so long, then stopped. I don't know why. Kind of like with me. Like, at me, the very first day I played, I thought I had a good strategy for unlocking characters, but it only worked for that one day. After that, it stopped working. What's up, MilkLove? Streaming until 10 or streaming 3S until 10? I'm going to be streaming 3S until probably midnight tonight, so it's for another 3 hours, approximately. After that, it's going to be Smash Brothers until around 3 in the morning. Welcome aboard, MilkLove. Welcome aboard, Mr. Part 2. So let's go.
Into the heat of battle. Go for it.
It's crazy. Ryu's just so powerful compared to Alex. Everything I get with Alex comes so much easier with Ryu. Yeah, so far I haven't figured out how to get Ryu's pressure that strong. I mean, Alex, I feel like, you know, my pressure with him is a lot better. But in terms of, you know, just beating my opponent as they come toward me, Ryu is just so much stronger. Is down heavy punch better than doing standing heavy punch because you have standing a roundhouse? I'm not sure I understand the question, MilkLove. I think you mean, like, D would be crouching, right? Down? Is down heavy punch, my big uppercut, better than doing stand heavy punch? Because you have standing roundhouse. Standing heavy punch is a very slow button, and it hits very far in front of Ryu, but not very high in the air. They're very different buttons. You can target combo Ryu's standing fierce, his heavy punch, into his roundhouse. Yeah, exactly, yeah. Which is kind of cool if they're trying to parry you all the time. But you have to start it up way sooner, and it doesn't have as nice of a hitbox if they're trying to jump over top of your head. Yeah, they both have their own. I wouldn't say one's better than the other at all. You can confirm the standing heavy punch parry. You can confirm the standing heavy punch parry. You can confirm the standing heavy punch parry. I'm not sure I understand what you mean, though. You can't, if you're trying to talk about target combo, I don't think you can. You have to punch it in really quick to get the target combo to come out. You can't standing heavy punch into you can't put the roundhouse out only if they parry. But I think it's probably not what you mean. You can confirm the standing heavy punch parry. Seems like me and Kyo had a little bit of lag. I don't think he had the same lag with Justin. Justin's gonna play who? He's gonna play Yuri, huh? Okay. Is he gay? 'Cause I'm gay. No, you answered it. You use down hit punch to anti-air because of the vertical hitbox, yeah. Yeah, then it mixes up the timing. It comes out so much faster. Like, in order to get the standing fierce anti-air, you have to do it pretty early in their jump. And what's kind of cool about the crouching heavy punch, what's really cool about Ryu's anti-air options in general is I can really delay, if I do my crouching heavy, I can really delay that. I can delay it to beat a parry. I felt like with Alex, my anti-airs kind of all hit around the same time, so it's pretty easy to parry. But I feel like with Ryu, I can really mix up my timing for my anti-airs, so it becomes harder for them to parry it. And so I kind of like to alternate, basically. I alternate between doing like the roundhouse and the stand fierce into roundhouse, or crouching fierce. Those things all are parried at different times, which is kind of cool. So trying to really just try and alternate. Cool facts about hedgehogs is that they will jump when their spikes. They will jump with their spikes out to attack. Pongo likes doing that, right? Really? He'll throw himself at you with his spikes out. Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, exactly. Yeah, the Crouching Fierce is the Crouching Tiger, but the Standing Fierce into Roundhouse is the Hidden Dragon. Hopefully me and Kyo don't have that same lag.
Go for it.
Oh, that's really far. I wanted a crouching mean. Where's my... Damn, I really wanted to uppercut. I mean, I thought about uppercutting there, and I was like, he's gonna parry it if I do that.
Are you ready? Go.
I wanted to walk up and grab him while he's going for the parry. I need to assert myself again. I'm getting pushed into the corner. There's no reason for that. Ooh, he got me. Trying to get it, walking for the grab. I took the 360. Oof. Not bad, though. Again, I can be way more aggressive. See how I pushed him in the corner? I've never pushed Hugo into the corner before. With Ryu, I can just walk up and fucking hit a button, right? Because he has so much more, such better pokes. They have to respect my space. As Alex, I'm always running away. Or jumping, right? Running away or jumping. Like, one thing I can't do, like with Alex, he has some okay pokes, like his far medium kick and his toward medium punch are pretty good pokes, right? But the way that they recover is such that I can't, like, hit I can't walk forward after them, right? I cannot, because they're not plus on block for one thing. A lot of Ryu stuff is plus on block or very neutral. And plus, you know, that's really where Alex's pokes are strong, is at that distance where I'm hitting my far medium kick or my toward medium punch. So I can't really like walk into a spot where I'm still strong. With Ryu, no matter where I'm standing, I've got a good poke. So if I hit you, if you block my whatever, I can walk up and still hit you with whatever else. I've got tools at a variety of spacings. Whereas Alex is really only strong when he's really far away and when he's really up close. If I can hit you with like my close knee, that's where I'm strong. And then I'm really, really weak anywhere from there to the point where I'm hitting my far medium kick at max spacing. No one is playing tonight. It seems like a lot of international peeps on at this time. I don't know, I thought there was a lot of guys who were playing. It seems like when I came online, there was a lot of guys online. It's like parries. Nice punish as well. It's really weird. It feels really weird to be someone who's not Alex. Like when Hugo whiffs a clap, I kind of feel like I can hit him with a sweep. Or if I'm standing at that spot where if I'm standing right where his clap is whiffing, I can kind of like sweep him. Which is crazy. Good stuff, Tron. Bootcamp says, I usually feel like the international peeps play at 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. Eastern time, huh? Okay, I gotta be careful. So what's interesting is that tall characters, they have to, it's much harder for them to parry as an anti-air. Because you can really delay your aerials and hit them at a variety of heights. Because they're so tall, right? You can actually hit them sooner. But the thing is, the sooner you hit your opponent in the air, the less advantage you have when you land. So a lot of times, you'll hit someone like Hugo or Urian or Alex or whoever. You hit them really high up. Q, for instance. Hit them really high up. And maybe you actually, you know, maybe they didn't block, maybe they actually took the hit. But when you land, you're still neutral or negative. But you would normally be plus.
Are you ready?
Because you hit them so high in the air that by the time you land, they're already out of their hit stun. So it's like, you kind of have to re-jump sometimes. Because if you land and they go for a grab, then it's kind of like you have to either break the grab or else jump out of it, or you can't really go for pressure, because you're actually negative when you land. Or if you're not negative, you're neutral. So your usual shtick might not work, your usual pressure. Okay. Kyo playing some footsies here, pushing Justin into the corner. Whoa! I'm not sure he confirmed that. I am not sure he confirmed that. Oh, see right there I'm talking about. So you hit him on the way up. You had to land in some bullshit. You have to be careful. Oof, wow, interesting. Okay. Wow. So Dudley has some really sick anti-airs. I can't believe that anti-air came out so fast that even though Kill got the parry in the air, he was able to land. Justin was able to land and anti-air in time. Okay, see that even beat the splash. I mean, it was a trade, but. What's far, man? That was a far-ass 360. We got MilkLove. I need to be less predictable. I can push Hugo into the corner at will, but I'm kind of overwhelmed by having that power. That doesn't mean I should always do that.
Go for it.
See right here, why don't I just back off? Oh, that's not good. I need to be careful where I throw those fireballs at. I'm glad you're enjoying it, Justin. I'm enjoying it too.
Prepare to strike. Now.
Oof. Oof, I deserve that. Fuck. See, I need to be careful how I throw those fireballs. I lost that entire round of those fireballs.
Final round. Go for it.
I deserve death. Be careful with that fireball, man. See, you got me killed again. It's okay, I gotta learn. I always think that if I break a grab, I can throw a fireball. Because with Alex, I can EX/elbow after I break a grab, and they have to block it. But with Ryu, I can't do the same thing with a fireball. It's just too slow. I wonder, can Ryu change the timing to parry that cross-up Tatsu if you change what button Tatsu you use? I don't know. I really don't know. Couldn't tell. No, Justin. I don't think so. If you tap a direction, you have 10 frames to parry. That's a huge window, man. It's a huge window. Really, it all depends, Justin. Are Ryu's kicks, his spin kicks, are they more than 10 frames apart? And I doubt that. If they are, they're probably, you know, like 11 or 12. So I don't think you probably, no matter how much you delay it or how much you... I mean, you can probably... Because Hugo's so tall, you might be able to make it hit higher or lower, but again, I think that if you tap a direction at the right time, you probably can parry at the same timing no matter what. But 10 frames is a pretty big fucking window. It's always going to hit him, you know, in the back of the head or in the back of his neck, right? So I feel like there's probably not a way to vary the parry timing on it.
Now.
Nice parries. I need to play much more reactionary, right? He's just jumping over my fireballs, and that's where we got a huge percentage of his damage from. Because I'm just trying to be really aggressive with my fireballs. If I were just to keep on anti-airing him and, you know, trying to be assertive with my low forward, I wouldn't be as unsafe. What's up, Glassjaw? Welcome aboard, dude. Hope you had a good weekend. As always, mine was very busy. Right there, punish on the fireball.
You win.
Hugo has trouble getting in. He has to jump or dash. So the fireball will stop the dash, but he's not dashing. Why am I using these fireballs for? Right? What's the point of using the fireballs? He's not dashing. It'll catch him. The fireballs will catch him if he's like hitting trying to keep me out with a poke. Like if he's, let's say, like that, right? I hit that clap, for instance. But in general, again, he's not dashing that much. Yeah, but Glassjaw, would you stroke her off at the same time while you're doing it? I'm sticking with Rue, Justin. I'm gonna be playing Rue at least through February, I think. I might try Alex again after that. See, I don't need my fireballs to be aggressive. Right? If I were just in that situation, I would have walked up and hit some roundhouses or some fierces or some sweeps. Right? Yeah, last job. Poison is trans. Okay. Nice. Ear to ear. So like I heard against Hugo, I can jumping, and all the tall characters, I can actually jumping medium punch a lot. Haven't they retconned Poison being a dude? I don't think so. Not to my knowledge. I think from Japanese version of Final Fight or some shit, yeah. I don't know if it was retconned. Nice life lead here for Kyo. Justin's running away, all the way away. I think what scares me the most about Hugo is his sweep now. Because I can make everything else whiff that he does, right? That sweep is kind of hard to deal with, very far range. So you'll be at Texas Showdown. Yes, I will, Clash. I'm going to be at Texas Showdown for sure. I'll be there or I'll be square. One or the other.
Yeah, I've been waiting for this. Fighters ready. Engage.
Right there at sweep. Very long range. Damn, it's a punish, okay. I didn't want that.
Into the heat of battle. Go for it. Oh, fuck. That was gonna be a whiff punish. Yeah, I'll be at UFO, dude. I'll definitely meet you, Glassjaw. Thank you for the bits, man. I think of my other anti-air options, right? Because he can parry my crouching fierce. I can delay it though. I can and should delay it. Right, if I delay it enough, he can't get the roundhouse to come out. Basically, The fact that he can parry my anti-air at the peak of his jump and then get a punish into super is a pretty big deal. I have to change how I deal with my anti-airs. Because it's too much of a risk. So I'm with my PS4 now and debating on jumping on 3S. Why wouldn't you last round? I don't understand where's the debate. Is it wrong that I'd rather play on cab now? It's only wrong if you don't have a cab. If you have a cab, that means play on a cab. But if not, then you gotta play with what you got.
Into the heat of battle.
If you have a cab and captive friends to play on that. Yeah, definitely. I can utilize my movement a little bit better, right? See the way that MilkLove is using his dash? Show does a quite different dash than Alex does. It's much more useful for things like subtle spacing. I can space myself up, change my spacing very quickly, but very subtly, to make things whiff. But I don't know how to utilize it. I have pretty fast walking speed too, you know what I mean? Like, I wonder how much faster the dash is than the walk. I think part of the dash's strength is the way that it animates differently. So that dash up animation is like kind of hard to read. I wonder how much faster it is.
Wait. Battle. Well, I got you. Yeah, I've been waiting for this.
You don't have your stick, huh? Well, you gotta play with your stick. This game teching is so fucking wild. Okay, try to get that to be all, you know, a parry string. What's up, Black? Looking bored, dude. Basically, you can't have Hugo heavy in the corner, right? But with Ryu, I've got the power to make that not happen. That's why not only is it important for me to get Hugo in the corner so I can mix him up, I don't really think I want to mix up Hugo. It's just too risky. If he gets a parry, it's bad news. I don't think I really want to mix up Hugo, but if I have him in the corner, then he can't have me in the corner. Hit the punish. Oh, you missed it. Oh, he walked up and got the close spheres. Okay. I think canceling crouch fierce into Jodan is a little bit trickier than standing fierce. Not bad, Justin. Pretty good spacing there. Singles blast shot. Tomorrow's gonna be singles tournament. I don't like dashing, but if I dash, okay. I can dash and make him negative. I have to not hold toward though.
think he backed off as a courtesy because of the lag. That's what it felt like. Fuck, I did it again. Oh, I missed. I could have uppercut that.
Are you ready? Go.
Oh, fuck, lag. Let me try it. Oh, I forgot. I'm not Ken. I can't do that.
You win.
3S Online Tournament, hosted by Vencabot and funded by everybody.
Battle.
Lag? No. Game Genie? Yes.
Well, I got the picture. Yeah, I've been waiting for this. Yeah, I've been waiting for this. I'm not why the heat of battle. Go for it.
Wow. Got the punish? No punish. Punish that. There we go. Wow, look how far that pushes him back on block. Oh my god. He doesn't really have anti-airs, does he? He's got that missile, you know, the misfire. That's about it. You can do the backbreaker, of course. It was a pretty strong anti-air, really, because it doesn't have,
Now.
I don't understand. It's not parryable, right? So, how is that not the most godlike anti-air in the game? Isn't it instantly active, too? Or am I wrong about that? Maybe it's not, like, instantly active. Like Alex's EX Air Knee Smash. I mean, you think you just do it on reaction, they're jumping, or like an uppercut. I mean, people uppercut on reaction all the time. How come Hugo can't backbreaker on reaction? It's weird seeing a Hugo mirror, because they're both so big it messes up your sense of scale, right? Nice one for their parry there.
You win. Battle. Well, I got the picture. Yeah. I got the picture. Yeah. I've been waiting for this.
I don't really know the timing on Ryu's target combo, his fierce into roundhouse. That's a whack way to start the round, really. It does get you a knockdown and screen real estate from the get-go, but if they block that, that's or if it whiffs, that's a real bad scene. Long uppercut there.
strike. Now.
It's far standing fierce as well. Yeah. But it's okay. The fierce one, the close fierce comes out. You have to be pretty close for that to come out. I find that it doesn't really come out anti-air unless they're crossing you up, or unless you really delay your aerial, your anti-air.
Wait. Yeah, I've been waiting for this. Fighters ready. Engage.
Jeez. Oh, come on. My uppercut.
Into the heat of battle. Go for it.
That's a punish, okay. Jeez. Ah, fuck, we're with my Tatsu. Fucking shit! What's up, EaTEET? Don't footsie with low heavy kick. Only at max range and if they have no super. Can Hugo punish with Hammer Mountain, though? But since I'm here to talk incredible shit. Welcome aboard, EaTEET. Yeah, I'm trying to... He hasn't punished my sweep yet. Except for that one time where I was too close. Yeah, you usually can't punish, that I mean, yeah. I think it's a good poke against Hugo's crouching heavy kick. Not Hammer, but Geigus can. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, he punished... So far, I think it's a good poke against Hugo. I think it works against Aura. I'm gonna sneeze, guys. I think it's good sweep against Oro. Good poke, I mean. Probably Alex. No, Alex can EX slash double whip. He's only if you're too close, though. If you space it pretty well, it's fine. You think? What about Tachi? He really can't walk up and do it? I mean, it's got, you know, pretty long recovery time. Geigus is 0 frame. His meat punch can punish it. Oh, okay. You can't walk up and do it. It doesn't have that kind of range. I'm surprised to hear that, lovely kittens. I feel like I'm pretty close when I use that sweep. If you space max range, he can't. If you're closer, he can. Hey, let's go EaTEET. I'm not sure if I have room right now, but I'm sure somebody's going to probably dip in a second here. He has lag. It seems like there's some lag here in this lobby. Even got the audio delay problem right now. Because of that big stop. Got a stick on the way, let's go. So wait, you ordered it, or is it something you're borrowing? EaTetEET mentioned he doesn't have a PS4 stick yet, but he mentioned he might try and borrow one. You'll get fucked if they parry it. He can at least get single clap, super, if not 2 or 3. That's true of anything in this game, Muffin. Probably off of my low forward, too. You can't say you can't use this poke because if they parry it, it's, you know, it's super punishable. Friend is dropping one off, good stuff. Oh, you mean maybe even tonight then? Easy parry on low forward? Why do you say that, Muffin? Because of extra range? Let's go, EaTeEET. Why do you think that crouching head kick is easier to parry than crouching medium kick? If he parries a low move, his combo will do more damage than a high parry move. It's true. I gotta use more strong in general.
Fighters ready. Engage.
He's jumping over my EX fireballs. I love EX fireball kittens, but I stopped using them because see him jumping? He likes to jump a lot. He's going over them. I wonder if I got my uppercut the wrong direction? Probably did.
Final round. Engage.
See, kill us a jump parry. Fuck, it really punished my throw too. Ooh! Ryu's jump medium punch is fantastic air to air, and you can mix up the timing. Crouching fierce is also good as always, yeah. Yeah, but he's punishing that too. He parries the crouching fierce, and then he'll roundhouse super when he lands. You know, he'll roundhouse in the air, then super. I feel like those run-stop gimmicks don't work offline. Run-stop gimmicks? Taking a bunch to Hurricane. That's pretty smart. I never considered that. Usually what I do when I fight Kyo is I just wait for him to jump and then I try and when he lands do something. Right? Because he's parrying on his way in. He parries the whole way in. So I can, when he lands, I try and grab him or I try and go for a mix-up high or low. But I don't get a lot of damage that way, right? Not as much as I would if I had anti-aired. Because usually he blocks whatever I do. But it's whatever, right? At least then I'm not eating shit from getting parried. Let's anybody into Hurricane. Like the close one, right? Because I can't cancel the far one, can I? The far heavy punch. I would be close. So maybe walk up, neutral heavy punch, Hurricane. Thank you, EaTeEET. Which one? When you hold Hammer Mountain and he runs toward them, oh, then you throw them when the Hammer Mountain ends. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's not a matter of online or offline. It's a matter of my lack of familiarity.
Are you ready?
I've punished it before, but it's been so long since I saw it that it's really just, you know, it's got a very fast recovery. If you don't know when it's going to end, then you're going to be in trouble, which I didn't really know when it was going to end. You have to kind of anticipate it ending. I still thought he might let it rip, and I got thrown. Or meet them in a trade air to air. Yeah, maybe I need to jump more, huh? Way better than eating the guess on jump in, yeah. To punish the run stop as Ryu, crouching fierce is very fast and a good option that leads into good damage. Do it near the end, but before he recovers, and it works every time. Does that have iframes though when he lets it rip? Or does that not have iframes when he lets it rip? I know it has iframes on startup, but does that startup carry over until when he lets it rip, or is it his actual run animation that's invincible? We got a spot for you, Eat, if you want to jump in. It does, but you can time it after he can't let it rip anymore. Oh, wait, so I didn't know that. It's a public lobby, Eat. I'll make a private one, though. I'll make a private one and invite you guys. Good games, kid. What's up, Fighters Destiny? Welcome aboard, man.
Enter the heat of battle. Go for it.
Lots of dashing going on. I need to be more aggressive with my pokes.
Fighters ready. Engage.
Fuck.
You win.
Justin plays everybody, Destiny. Yeah, we got Justin. We got Eat. Yeah, Hugo's cool. People hate Hugo because they can't beat him, yeah. Well, they can't beat him. I hate him because I can't beat him. Alright, well, we can't watch Justin versus MilkLove, apparently. Oh, look, they couldn't fight. I love that you can do crouching short super on command. That shit's hard. Yeah, I can't do it. Here we go. So Eat's playing on a pad right now. He's waiting to get his stick here later tonight. Pretty easy to confirm off the crouching light kick. I've never confirmed anything in my life except for jump-ins. I've never confirmed a hit in my life. Maybe once. I've confirmed off of seeing them animate before. Like if I'm jumping in with Alex, I can confirm my jump in. If I see them animate before I land, then I can decide what I do after that. I've never confirmed a hit. We're talking about, I'm not sure. We're talking about Hugo or Alex or Ryu. Hugo's, okay. The hell's a hit confirmed? Can't the punish on the Shoryu? Question that Fight for the Future asked this very day, huh?
Prepare to strike. Now.
It eats on PS4 now, Kyo. I couldn't be happier. Good connection, too. Okay. Interesting choice to go for that range in the Super. Buffering parries there. I think he didn't know what Super he had there.
Resets. Okay. Oof. He's not used to playing on pad.
You win.
Didn't think he wanted uppercut right there. It's very different fighting Makoto as Ryu. I feel like I'm much stronger as Alex against her. Even though it's a much worse matchup for Alex. But he's got that jumping fierce, which is so powerful. And the jumping roundhouse, both very powerful tools against Makoto.
Into the heat of battle. Go for it.
Okay. Or you can bully her though? Okay, that's what I'm gonna do then.
Cool. Are you ready? Go.
Fuck. I can get my uppercut to come out.
You win.
How do I bully her, Kyo? What button bullies her? Roundhouse? That might beat her at her crouching medium kick range. You can delay the roundhouse in SA3 a little, so you don't accidentally overcommit and do a super round accidentally. It's like Milk Love. I think Justin needs to restart his game. There we go. I bet you it'll work if he restarts his game.
Battle. Well, I got the picture. Yeah, I've been waiting for this. Fighters ready. Engage.
Don't do that. Damn.
Are you ready? Go.
Set play on Mac. I don't know how to set play. I'm not sure what set play means. Like, I'm not sure what set play he gets.
Hey, I comboed it. Nice. First time I've comboed ever, I think, in a real match outside of my low forward into Fireball. Or it's a punish. Like, I've never come to jump in before with Ryu. Not going to set up for your advantage. Oh yeah, I know that. I mean, I don't know what to do after I get them knocked down. What is my set play? What are your mix-up options? All I can think of for mix-up is high, low, or throw. Is that what you mean by mix-up option?
Well, I got the picture. Yeah, I've been waiting for this. Yeah, I've been waiting for this. Prepare to strike. Now.
Jump in, cross up, tick grab or whatever. Car grab overhead.
Are you ready? Go.
Welcome aboard, Cake Air. What's your favorite body part of Alex? The arms, man. The crab. Gotta hit that cancer. Sickest move in the game. I want to play Alex so bad.
Battle. Well, I got the picture. Well, I got the picture.
I don't know how to fight her as Alex. I don't know how to fight her as Ryu.
I've been waiting for this.
I'm gonna try something here.
They said they need a battle. Go for it.
I like cross up.
Prepare to strike. Now.
What a fucking character.
You win.
Set play is more like a can setup that leads to a setup. Crouching lights her dash-ins, dash punches. I think you can medium punch them too and get Tantu off of it. 3S doesn't really have set play besides maybe Yuri and Ibuki. I totally believe that. I think, you know, what Kyo's talks about, maybe not talking about like hard set play. Maybe like other games have more set play. But what he means is when she's on her back, I needed to mix her up. But I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to do. All of my damage as Ryu comes from single hits because I play Alex. That's how I play Alex, right? But I don't really know how to get pressure as Ryu. That's why when they're on their back, waking up, I usually back off because I'm like, well, what can I do? Right? They're waking up, I'm like, well, I could low forward into Fireball, or I can overhead, you know, my towards medium punch, or I can car grab. It's my entire mix-up game, right?
Just play him like in Smash Bros. Yeah, Destiny, Alex's best normal is not, I mean, my favorite is the Cancer, right? But also, it's also objectively his best normal. Right? If you look at, you know, if you study aesthetics, go to college for aesthetics, you'll find that, objectively speaking, Alex's Cancer is the best move of all time. Easy. He's pretty good. I mean, his roundhouse is good too, though. If you're talking about in terms of functionality, I still think Crab is probably the best. Yeah, I'm joking, of course, Destiny. I'm joking. Yeah, Crab probably my favorite. It's sick. Overhead's unblockable, crouching, huge stun, huge damage, pretty good spacing. If I hit my opponent with crouching strong, they have to keep blocking, right? I can get low forward after that. If they're waking up, I can get crouching strong. The thing is, crouching strong is parryable high or low, though, right? So that's not really a good option when they're waking up. Because they parry high or low, they're gonna get the parry on the crouching strong. Yeah, Alex doesn't have really good buttons. His buttons are alright. But for the rest of the cast, it's not really any good. In this game, a lot of characters have really good buttons. If not for that, if not for the fact that the top tiers exist, Alex would be a pretty good character. But overall, he's got pretty shitty buttons. Was that Matt Appleby? Urian can get fucked. Not like this Urian specifically, but that character gives me a headache online. Yeah, Urian's tough. He's a very high tier character for a reason. He's a very strong character. Pretty laggy.
Fighters ready. Engage.
Yeah, I'm not gonna fight this guy. Thank you for the sub, Zanzu. Oh, more, dude. 19 months in a row. This guy's probably Mexican. I feel like, right? With Raise 2029. How you doing, Zanzi? Welcome aboard, man. It's a little bit late for you to be showing up. I also missed my stream earlier today. The lag and the stun gun, godlike. Whew. Look, sleeping is good though, Zanzi.
Alright, that's cool.
Lag and Denjin though, it's that next level. I think lag, I never really thought before about how lag and stun gun would be really good together. They don't fight this guy, please. If you don't fight him, he'll leave eventually. There's no kick button in this game. Yeah, best normal in the game, any character? Sickest normal? I don't know, man. Crab is up there. And then Alex's roundhouse? But no! It's so sick. I like having public lobbies because we can meet new people, but the problem is that, you know, 75% of the guys you meet are just really, really laggy. But every once in a while you meet a new cool person, so it's worth it, I feel like, but... Go away, Raze. Back heavy punch Chun, man. Fuck that button. 12's crouch fierce? Crouch fierce. Which one is that? Is that his big axe? That's pretty sick. I'm gonna give it one more minute, guys, and make a private lobby here. Yes, Sean standing heavy punch. That's sick. The ghetto blaster. Okay, I'm gonna make a... Oh, here we go. Okay, you dipped. Turns into a ball. Oh, that's his cartoon, but it's kind of whack. I feel like.
Well, I got you. Yeah, I've been waiting for this. Fighters.
He's back. Yo, guess who's back? Oof.
Fighters ready. Engage.
Ooh, that's far.
Final round. Engage.
Bullet recovers fast. My medium punch. Let me stop doing that. Medium punch, fireball after I break a grab. Ryu's donkey kick is great. That is pretty sick. Has the most impact, yeah. Max standing heavy punch because I can feel it every time. That's her neck cross, right? Where she goes across your throat. Necro's weird over kick is pretty cool too. Overhead kick, huh? Oh yeah, his little rubber band kick.
Well, I got the picture. Yeah, I've been waiting for this. Well, I got the picture. Yeah, I've been waiting for this. Prepare to strike. Now.
Okay, I'm not sure how you punish that with Ryu. Damn, to punish.
Are you ready? Go!
Oh, fuck. Fuck.
Final round. Engage.
I could have medium punch there. I'm gonna hit a jump early button. It might as well be medium punch, right? Make it harder to parry. Toss out a forward fierce, Dudley. That big punch. We got Khachik. Best super in the game is Alex's stun gun. Easy. I can't. I mean, who else has a super anywhere near that good?
Yeah, well, I got the picture. Yeah, I've been waiting for this. Into the heat of battle. Go for it. Prepare to strike. Now.
Standing in the wrong spot. I need to get a lot closer. Where's my fireball?
Final round. Engage.
Maybe a lot closer. Missed my uppercut. I let him run away from me.
You win.
Good night, Muffin. Get a good rest, dude. I should have just relaxed more. If I had the life lead, he can stay full screen for all I care, right?
Fighters ready. Engage.
Take good spacing there from MilkLove. I got that nice little punch there. He missed his EX though. I guess he can't combo with his crouching like he can do tackle. Okay. Dash up low forward. I mean, I guess if MilkLove's gonna stand that spacing, why not, right? Not much you can do about it. Gets one lucky parry. Yeah. Makoto life.
Into the heat of battle. Go for it.
Let's go, Zanzu. Makoto life. Oh, missed a combo. Mix up. Drops his combo. I think Makoto falls weird, doesn't she? Okay. Mix-ups on Oki. Big combo damage. Wow, a little forward. Holy shit.
You win.
Very sick play right there. EX Fukiage.
Battle.
MilkLove's Aura versus EaTEET's Ryu. EaTEET still playing on pad.
Strike. Now.
A little bit close there, but you don't want to give. I don't know. You guys know I don't like parries, right? I love this game. I think that parries open the game up more than they hurt it, in my opinion. But I do feel like the whole parry mechanic, the guess parry into whatever, is just so fucking annoying in this game. Guess parry into 100% unblockable. Guess parry into Karaksa. Guess parry into low forward SA2. Guess parry into Gygus. Whoa, wow. That was crazy. That's some Dragon Ball Z shit right there.
Go for it.
I'm not sure EaTetEET knows there's another round left. Another round left. Maybe he decided to go into the door. Maybe his friend came with his fight stick. 600% with you, 1,000 with me on parries. Sometimes I wonder if I would enjoy ST more. I get really frustrated when I feel like a person is playing really solid, really smart. They go for a jump in or they go for, like, you know, their spacing is just so, right? And their opponents, you know, they can anti-air, they could put out a counter poke, they could block, but instead they just guess. They guess tap forward or tap down, high or low, get 10 frames. 10 frames is a huge amount of time. Get that parry, you know, then it's unblockable time, right? 100% combo. You know, 50% damage, 40% damage, right? The game has way more jank than parries.
Let's fight like gentlemen. Prepare to strike now.
Wow, that's crazy. Thanks for the sub, Cruz. 11 months in a row. Only one more month till a year. Crazy how time flies. Oh, it's pretty high hitbox, I guess. Not a very low hitbox. Nice punish. I need to stop doing that after they break a grab. Wow, it hit his roundhouse, I think. I'm enjoying Ryu, yeah, because I am. First try, squad. Yo, was that the tier 2 sub? What did you think of it, Cruz? About to say, I haven't seen that in a long time, that first try. Not everybody has that. I'm enjoying Ryu a lot. But there's a big part of this game that I'm missing, which is the offensive part. I don't know, I don't understand, I don't like to be aggressive at all. Good night, Mr. Part 2. I don't care who I'm playing. I don't care who I'm playing. I don't like to be aggressive. Yes, Matt. For as far as I know, Matt Appleby, this game has, if it lags on both sides evenly, I believe. I don't believe there's a one-sided lag. Damn.
strike. Now.
One, two mistakes, then die, huh?
Final round.
ST.
Engage.
I didn't want that. Fuck. Parry is godlike, and to be able to parry and be good is godlike. As a Akuma main, I live by the 1-2 mindset, so that's not the problem. It's just boring. ST.
Battle. Well, I got yeah, I'm away.
Parry is not risky enough in this game, and it's too rewarding. That's my feeling. I think the parry mechanic is great. I wish that it would be tweaked. I think that parrying is not bad in general. It's just that
Now.
it's supposed to be a risk reward, right? It's supposed to be like, oh, you go for it, it's kind of risky to go for that instead of blocking, but it's really not that risky to go for it instead of blocking. You know, both parry and grabs both lose to throw the same way. I mean, parry and the blocks lose to throw the same way. Really, all you're just risking 50-50, right? If you're parrying toward, you can hit low, and if you're parrying low, you can hit high. But if you get to parry that you want, then you can totally turn the fight in your favor. Not only in terms of, you know, getting your opponent knocked down, getting real estate back, but also in terms of getting huge damage for a lot of the cast. A lot of the cast gets huge damage off of that parry.
Into the heat of battle. Go for it.
I think that, you know, after playing 3S for, you know, a couple years, I found that the window for parrying is not as big as I thought it was, as small as I thought it was, right? When you watch the Daigo parry, and you never played 3S before in your life, you think, wow, that must be really fucking, what execution, right, to get that parry. But really, you tap forward, you let that shit rock forever, right? You let that shit rock forever. And the 10-frame parry window is crazy. Like, parrying a fireball, it's so crazy how early you can hit it, right? I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I feel like the risk reward is messed up. It's not as risky as advertised.
I got yeah, I'm waiting for it. Into the heat of battle. Go for it.
It's risky when the player is like when you're playing a good player. The only parry rewards and punishes all the same. Parry rewards and punishes all the same. This is chess, not checkers. I don't know, man. So which involves more guesses, chess or checkers? Neither one, right? Is it chess, is it checkers, or is it dice? can't just press buttons for fun. There has to be thought behind it.
You win.
Can he parry? Yes. Will he parry? I don't know.
Battle.
Will he parry high or low? I don't know.
Yeah, well, I got the picture. Yeah, I've been waiting for this.
Big brain shit.
Prepare to strike. Now.
Whoa, did I just beat... I just beat his fierce with my strong? In shampoo and condition.
Prepare to strike.
It's beyond deep how you control this game, the other person playing. I hope I get there one day, but I don't. To be honest, I don't believe in conditioning the way other people do. I think it's a. What do they call that? Some kind of bias, some kind of cognitive bias. Where you think if you get it right, then you feel like it was because what you did, right? It wasn't just pure luck. No. Magical thinking. I call it magical thinking. I believe that there are times you can condition your opponent. But I don't think that it's the conditioning itself that is so strong. Oh, I wanted fucking fireball.
You win. Battle.
I feel like
I got the picture. Yeah, I've been waiting for this.
the way that I look at this game and fighting games in general, and this is going to be totally erroneous, but I look at it like there are mechanisms at play that you can manipulate. Right? There are, you know, there's spacing, there's how advantaged you are or disadvantaged you are, there's meter management going on. And I think that when you use those things effectively, that's where the wins come from. Oh shit. And I think that if you hit your opponent and you feel like it's because you read them, you knew what they're gonna do, right? So you read them. I think that that's probably true a fraction of the time. But I also think that there's a lot of people that will hit their opponent when they're trying to press a button, right? And then they will think that it's because they had a read on them when really it was just, you know, chance. Or it was something else altogether. I think it's psychological. It's the fact, you know, people tend to think that the world revolves around them, right? If something happens because they made it happen, right? It wasn't just something that would have happened either way. I think that reads are a thing, of course. I need to stop doing that. Ooh, I did it! Well, look at that. Reads, forces, pushes, tells.
Now.
Maybe stop doing that. It's a bad habit. Oh, fuck. I broke that fucking grab, man. Sleight of hand and 3S go hand in hand, no pun.
Battle. Yeah, I'm waiting for this. Well, I got the picture. Yeah, I've been waiting for this. Prepare to strike. Now.
I think that, you know what I mean, when I talk about cognitive bias and magical thinking, it's sort of like if you go up to your opponent and they're on Oki and they're waking up off the ground, right, and you block and they uppercut, you're like, dude, I knew he was gonna uppercut, that's why I blocked, right? Then you can get a big punish, right, and get that endorphin rush. But if you walk up and block and they don't uppercut, you're like, oh shit, they didn't uppercut. But I think that unconsciously, the way that your brain stores that information is different from if you blocked the uppercut, right? Because if you blocked it, you feel like you were a god. But if they don't actually uppercut, then you're like, oh shit, that sucks. I don't get a punish, right? That's kind of a drag. No Oki now. But you forget it pretty quickly, right? You just you move on from that. I think that sort of scenario carries over to a lot of situations in fighting games. Not just, you know, that one where it's, you know, wake up uppercut. But in general, if you have a correct guess, I think that there is this tendency to associate that with some sort of mind game. But if you guess wrong, if you did all the math and looked at all the time you guessed right and guessed wrong, I think that it would come out to be pretty even. Fuck, this game's teching. What the fuck? I parried that so early. Switching gates on sticks, let's go! Your friend uses what, like an octagon game or something? Whoa, what a hitbox.
Final round. Go.
Mixed 3S, great having different insights on mechanics, tiers, etc. Different strokes, different folks. I'm just trying to figure this game out, man. I'm trying to figure this game out. So my perspective is still very, 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 very limited. Their game Khachik. Very, very limited. But at the same time, you have to be critical, right? You have to be critical. I get so much good coaching, so much good advice, and it helps me grow in this game. If not for that, I couldn't have grown in this game the way that I have. But at the same time, everybody has different perspectives, right? Sometimes someone will tell me something, and I'll keep it in my heart and in my mind, and I might not necessarily wholeheartedly believe it the way that they do. And then weeks later, I'll be like, oh, that's what they meant, right? Okay, yeah, of course, yeah. Right, now I see. Now I can use that. Now I can finally use that information effectively. At the time, I didn't really get it, but now I understand it. Other times, I find that people that I looked up to for, you know, a few weeks, people that I thought were really strong, like 360 here, for instance, right? There was a time when I couldn't beat this guy for shit. And he was like, you know, he was like untouchable. And if you told me some advice, I'd be like, oh yeah, of course, yeah, just hit all the buttons, hit all the buttons. Right, it seemed to work for him, so it's got to be, you know, what works in this game. But he's not really that strong, and the fact that you know, I'm able to look at things critically sometimes, and that's what helps me win sometimes, right? Against people that otherwise I used to think, you know, were like untouchable. Makes sense. Yeah, I think you're right, Kyo. This game is really rich, really deep. It's just, I get frustrated. I get really frustrated because I want to see the game in a way, like, I'm always changing how I look at the game. My perspective is always changing on this game. But I want to be able to see it in the way that helps me win. I mean, whenever I look at the game differently, I always win different matches, right? Like, one playstyle doesn't work for every opponent. I wish I could see the game in a broad perspective that would help me get more wins. Can you do the Daigo parry? Not me. What's up, Chicago Bandit? It took me a long time to understand what safe on block was. Yeah. That's what I mean. Like, I guess maybe the reason I look at the game the way that I do is that, you know, in the last few years, the biggest shift that helped me go from getting no wins to getting some wins has been looking at the game mechanically, understanding it mechanically. That was the big difference for me, right? Going from, that's why, you know, I can beat 360, because he seems to not really give a shit about when he's negative, when he's positive, you know, how far, what spacing he's at. He just goes ham, you know? But looking at the game that way is not enough. I don't know. Maybe it is enough to win against, you know, every opponent. Or at least, you know, go even. If you were good enough at it, which I'm not, right? My spacing isn't that strong. My sense of my buttons isn't really that strong. I must have a very beginner level knowledge of that kind of thing. Then it just wants to Daigo parry kill? No way.
You probably hit that shit a bunch of times. The first time I did that in training mode was 2 years ago. It took me 6 hours. Now it's free, the Daigo area. Perspective can change due to many variables. The more experience, the more you get. The more experience, I need more experience. You're right, Joe. You're right. Boy, that one comes out far. I need to get pressure. I need to get close fierce there. Ooh, it's spacing. We're gonna walk back! The next stop, I walk back. Well, being sarcastic, I got you. I knew that could have been true. Not a fireball.
You win.
.360, modify Khachik. Here we go.
Yeah, I've been waiting for this. Get ready to die. Fighters ready. Engage.
Older you get, the harder games can become. I wonder if that's... I've been thinking someone had posted on 3S Junkies about... or was it, I think it might have been Twitter. They were messaging about... how old is too old to start playing fighting games, right? Competitively. It made me wonder, right? It's a video. It's not like it's fucking sports. It's just a video game, right? But like Kyo says, your reactions can diminish, I guess, legendarily. I'm sure there have probably been studies about that prove it. But I kind of find it hard to believe that your reactions could become that much slower. I wonder if a lot of the problem with playing fighting games as you get older is just that it's hard to teach a new dog, an old dog, new tricks. Compared to a kid who's much more receptive. Like, I feel like the more preconceptions you have going in, the harder it's going to be to learn. And I think the older you are, the more set you become in your ways, the more set you become. It's kind of hard to be receptive to things sometimes. My brother still plays Necro exactly how he did ages ago. Just as too old is up to that person. And a kitten says Sako, it must be an older Japanese player. He's one of the most technical players at all at like 39. Okay.
You win.
Then just take care of your body and it translates to gaming. Welcome aboard, Dinges. He's saying age gracefully.
Yeah, I've been waiting for this. Prepare to strike. Now.
Oof. Could have punished that if I'd been quicker. Oh, I think I was that close.
Are you ready? Go!
Ah, fuck, how did that fucking come out? Also, unlike Alex, I have buttons that are plus on block. I don't actually need to complete a combo all the time. As Alex, I'll oftentimes complete a combo after my jump in, just because it ends in the flash chop, and then I'm safe. But with Ryu, I don't need... In fact, it's kind of the opposite, right? With Ryu, all my specials are kind of unsafe. It makes more sense to jump in and then do like a standing strong, you know, or crouching strong, standing strong, something, or crouching short, anything that I can get away with just to stay at advantage, right? And I can push my opponent around. I can start to dash up and grab them. I can start to do other things too. Strong fundamentals translated over to other games, yeah. The thing is, competitive video games haven't really been around long enough to know how old you can be and still be good. I mean, you know, if you look at it, you know, logically, my question is, if you played, I mean, a lot of guys have played games their whole lives, right? Like, a lot of old guys still play games. I just feel like, even if you're not playing competitively, I think you could see that people don't really get worse at video games. Because unless they have, you know, arthritis or like Kyo said, the fact that as you get older, your reaction time does, I guess, diminish technically. At the highest level of play, maybe you need to have those split-second snap reactions that maybe as an older person you don't have. But yeah, at a, you know, upper and even intermediate level of play, it seems like maybe you probably get away with having, you know, old man reactions. If you train your mind, like Denja says, just train your mind. Do your brain age on your 3DS. I think the importance of reactions depends on playstyle and which game you're playing. When I fight Yu Young online here on PSN, we go about 60-40. Him 60, me 40. And I'm pretty proud of that. He's a very strong player. But when I fought him in person at Frosty Faustings, I realized he's on a whole other level than me. I can't beat him on a cab. I'm years away from it. And that's because his playstyle is very much reaction-based, more so than most people I fight. So it doesn't really translate that well to online, but offline, it's something to behold.
Yeah, I've been waiting for this. Prepare to strike. Now.
He's strong in this game online and offline. But when I saw him play offline, I really realized what he's going for. Oh, it's not a punish. I'll probably grab him though. I need to just get plus. My new goal is not to get damage, it's to get plus. Yeah, it's not a very good trade.
Are you ready? Go!
I wanted to back fearsome just now. It's an old Alex. I'll hold over. In fighting games, a lot of the times the names of the game is buffering in situations where something happens, you don't need the best reaction time. That's true. In this game, I felt the same way. That's why when I watched Simon play, it changed my perspective. When I watched Simon play, I was like, there's a whole nother dimension to this game where you can win just from how fast you can react. That's kind of how Rage plays a little bit too, DaRage, New York City. Some people really fixate. I don't give a shit about. I mean, for me, like, I have enough trouble fucking recognizing when my opponent jumped. Right? I'm still pretty new to fighting games in general. I've not really trained my reactions. And so I remember being pretty proud. I think in the past couple of years, I've come a long way in terms of recognizing when my opponent jumps and anti-airing them. But even then, there are times where I'm fighting somebody, you know, online especially, and it's like I can't. They jump, and I can't even process it fast enough to anti-air correctly. But then there are other people out here like Simon who, their entire game is based around whiff punishes and confirms. But especially whiff punishes, that really blow my mind. How strong you can play if you're reacting fast enough. Like, he will watch what you're doing, and he will do the right thing, right? Whatever you do, he'll do the right thing.
Final round. Go for it.
Yeah, Kitten says reactions are really strong in 3S. Ooh, almost got the escape there. That's kind of sick. I wonder if EaTetEET's on a fight stick now. I think he's playing more confidently. This has got to be fight stick mode now.
You win.
Yeah, the way that I play Circus is I play it more like, you know, not very reaction-centric. More about trying to understand the game at some kind of intellectual level. Where I kind of have an idea of what's going to happen and what's the best thing to do. But it really hit me that if you can react fast enough, you can really see the best thing to do. It changes, right? It changes every split second. Yeah, Jones, yeah. It's very different from playing offline for sure. On a cat especially. Ooh, that really punishes. Yeah, online tournament tomorrow, right? Wonder if EaTetEET can make it. You gotta get that online training. Fuck up his offline game. Yeah, I'm sure you've heard of it. Maybe not EaTetEET, but it's a Jazzy online fundraiser. The idea is that we're trying to raise money for the Jazzy circuit, so that they can put on a bigger show at Defend the North. And the way it works is that we open up this Matcherino. It's free to enter the tournament. And then every dollar put in the Matcherino, 50 cents goes toward the prize pot for this tournament. And the other 50%, the other 50 cents goes toward the Jazzy circuit. In the past, we've been able to make some pretty good scratch for the circuit. And I think the highest we've ever had for a payout, I think one time, didn't first place get like 40 bucks one time? That's pretty sick. But it's really more, you know, it's for fun, it's to raise money for the circuit. And yeah, there is money to win. Sometimes more than other times. It's totally funded by the, you know, by the viewership and the competitors sometimes. This is where the fighting happens for me, right? The way that I play this game, the fighting happens right here, before the fight, in between rounds. I'm trying to out-strategize my opponent, and sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. I could probably stand to look at the game a lot more on the second-by-second basis.
Now.
He pushed me into the corner.
Urian's wake up is so fucking tough, man.
You win.
That fucking headbutt. Like, it would be bad enough if he just, you know, parry you and launch you, which is another option he has. But that fucking headbutt, man.
Into the heat of battle. Go for it.
Doing stuff out with the true meaty, but man, you gotta be fucking tight. So Urian's a character that can poke with a fierce bite. Pretty reliably. Close medium punch, you mean? Standing medium punch, huh? Far. Huh? I think they're both equally active, right? I think that far and close are both like 5 frames of active frames. Maybe you can space correctly, he can't parry launch. You're right. Okay, that's a good idea. Nice parries. Small life lead. Got sucked back into the unblockable somehow. I see that was an unblockable. How did that not eat the fireball?
Now.
Anniversary, or this is anniversary, Odes. We don't play OE anymore. We're playing on PS4. Welcome board, dude. Man, this guy's just going fucking ham, dude. Urian is so strong online. The dash up grab is way scarier online. The towards fierce is way scarier online. Headbutt is way scarier online. Offline, if you crouch that, you can punish it. If you crouch a headbutt offline, that's a free punish. Medium button, some kind of medium button. With Alex, it would be medium, standing medium punch. With Ryu, probably close fierce. But online, you never punish it, it seems like. Offline, it's not that hard.
Into the heat of battle. Go for it.
Good spacing there. A little walk back, a little launch. It's so hard to block that on reaction too online. Offline, it's not a big of a deal.
Prepare to strike now.
Good spacing. I'm just not blocking these things. It's hard, man. It's hard. Like, you can block him, and then what happens? He just pushes you in the corner. Lately, I've been backdashing headbutts and punishing with Gegas. It's maybe the best feeling ever. Backdashing headbutts. Oh, that's pretty smart. That's really smart. But, yeah. Doesn't really work the same with other characters. That's pretty fucking smart, though, with Gegas especially. It's all from Haya. Something Haya does, huh? On Oki, you mean, probably. When they're waking up, you bait the headbutt, backdash. 720. Parry or die. Parry or die, huh?
Yeah, I've been waiting for this. Prepare to strike now.
Damn.
Are you ready? Go! Final round. Go!
Fuck. Makes sense though.
You win.
He apples. He can put it into 4 spaces, right? The jab reflector, medium punch reflector, heavy reflector, and then the EX reflector. Okay. Figure out how to slow down Khachik. Right? He wants to dash up. He wants to tackle. He wants to headbutt. If I throw fireballs, I can make him jump. But if he jumps, I can anti-air him.
Prepare to strike. Now.
Gotta be careful once he's in my face. And by be careful, I mean run away. Ryu's a huge problem is, which is he better using SA1. What's that, Ken? Confirm? Short? You don't build meter. Okay. So, for Ryu, is that his standing medium punch or his crouching medium punch? I always get that confused. Some people always tell me it's one or the other.
Prepare to strike. Now.
I gotta watch where I fireball from. That's all there is to it. Standing medium punch or crouching medium punch? Okay, they're both about the same. Get that EX meter, I can get more fireballs. More uppercuts. Just with a low forward, just with a low forward here and there. All ways to get meter.
You win. Battle. Yeah, I've been waiting for this. Well, I got the thing. Yeah, I've been waiting for this. Get ready to die. Fighters ready. Engage.
I don't know if Urian can consistently knee drop my fireball on reaction. I don't think he can. I bet you I could recover and parry in time. If I'm full screen. It seems Khachik doesn't use throws as a wake-up pressure. Well, he will sometimes. He doesn't usually need to. Usually by the time he gets a knockdown, he's got meter for ages. Maybe he'd block more unless he's got meter.
Into the heat of battle. Go for it.
Yeah, again, I feel like when you're getting blown up like a Khachik, it's not when you're waking up. When you get blown up like a Khachik, it's because you're getting hit in neutral by his big buttons.
His headbutts, his tackles, his dash up launches, his dash up grab. And I feel like when I'm fighting Khachik, I'm not really that scared of Oki against him. What sucks is fighting him in neutral. Because Urian is so strong in neutral, especially online. Urian's got damn good pokes anyway. Good pokes, good buttons. But man, online, that shit's crazy.
Prepare to strike. Now.
Damn! Ah, where's my fucking fireball? Oh, I want to uppercut there. I'm glad I didn't get it.
Are you ready? Go.
Gotta watch my spacing. I need to stop running away. Look at this Aegis. I need to go in. That's where you get all your damage for the shit. Oh, he baited that.
Final round. Engage.
Damn. Damn. I'm sorry about that.
You win.
It's a very delicate spacing game, man. If I can keep him out, I'm fine. But there's a spot where I really want to throw a fireball and then you just barely jump over to move the roundhouse. At that point, that's where everything falls apart.
Fighters ready. Engage.
But at the same spot, if I don't throw a fireball, if he wants to dash up, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like dashing. I feel like my fireball, because of the way he dashes, is like my best tool for keeping him out. Because otherwise, he can just footsie his way into dash up throw range. Right? He can just beat me with standing fierce and beat me with whatever, you know. I can't low forward his standing fierce. I can't sweep his standing fierce. Right, all those spacing's tackle is strong, headbutt's strong. If I can keep him out of that spot where all those buttons are strong, then I feel like I've got a chance.
You win.
I wish I could fucking whiff punish his fierce. But it's so... he's so far back, man. He's so far back. And recovers so fast.
Takes the taunt. I think the taunt gets used up on throws. Good block. What I've been finding lately is that I can dash through his Aegis. This guy is wild, yeah. It works online a lot, you know what I mean? Does Ken's taunt have an invisible effect? Ken's taunt gives him more attack power in his next combo. So next time he hits you, he has a damage boost for that entire combo. He loses it when he touches you, or when he gets hit. So if you block his attack, he keeps it. If he whiffs an attack, he keeps it. If you parry it, he keeps it, I believe. Oh, Jones! Holy shit, dude! Oh my god. I can't believe you did that well with 3. Yeah, put that shit on 0, homeboy. I cannot believe that you were playing that well with 3. Yeah, everybody's taunt in this game has this bonus effect, yeah. Some are better than others.
I got the picture. Yeah, I got the picture. Yeah, I've been waiting for this. Prepare to strike. Now.
Fuck, it's so fucking far. Ooh, EX.
Prepare to strike. Now.
Ah, what the? Damn. That's for science, I guess. It hasn't been a month of giving Khachik trouble with your Ryu. Yeah. Yeah, you're right, Kel. Switching mains. I'm not switching mains. I'm just switching. I'm gonna be playing Alex main forever. I'm just trying to learn the game again. I feel like there's so much about this game I don't fucking understand. It gives me a fucking headache to think about. This game is so goddamn deep. Sometimes I try and hold all my brain at once. It gives me a goddamn headache. We're gonna play new character at the same, or yeah, exactly, yeah. Yeah, same or similar level. Like, as Ryu, I get rewarded for totally different things than with Alex. I have an easier time winning with Ryu as a beginner than even having played Alex for a couple years.
just because he's rewarded more for the things I like to do as Alex. I almost quit switching from Ken to Hugo so many times, and I was bad at Ken at the time. As kids. He wanted to get over him so bad to get the unblockable, but he can't. There goes his taunt. See, so when he taunts, he keeps that extra damage until he gets hit, or until he hits his opponent. Ooh! 360! Oh, come on, 360. If you confirmed that, I would have shat.
You win.
Yeah, I wanted to see what it felt like to be rewarded for different things. And compared to Alex, Ryu feels really, really, really powerful to me. But there are still things that escape my understanding. Like, fundamentally, not about Ryu, but about this game, about fighting games. This is my first, 2D fighting. So not about just this game, either, but just about fighting games in general. God, fuck, if this were goddamn offline, that'd be a fucking punish. Like that. Goddamn good spacing.
Into the heat of battle. Go for it.
I didn't want that. I knew it was gonna come out too, though. Kind of reacted to those a little bit. God damn it. Ah, fuck!
Final round. Engage.
Damn. Good crouch, though. Oh, come on. Where'd my uppercut go? I think it came out. Damn it.
You win.
Yeah, thanks, Kill. Yeah, I'm doing my... It's just... it's frustrating when in your mind you see things playing out one way and it doesn't happen that way, right? It's always frustrating, no matter how new you are. But you're right. I feel like I'm learning quickly, but there's still so many things that I feel like, I have an idea of how it's going to work, and then if it doesn't work that way. So now we got EaTetEET with his input delay fixed. Hopefully he enjoys the game more now. I feel like I was blocking some of those ya's on reaction. Yeah, he had his input delay set at 3. The network delay, I mean. The rollback. delay, which is insanely high. Yeah. Yeah, I usually play on 0. I never have any problem playing on 0, again, except for with a few people that are just laggy. They're just laggy. This game's got pretty good netcode overall. Better than OE, I feel like. And a part of that is that, you know, playing on 0 feels pretty good 99% of the time. I say turn off the self-grading for now. Just set objectives and work on those. You're right, you're right, you're right. You can grade yourself in a few months being more comfortable with Ryu.
You win.
I love 360. And I know on the stream it says all skill levels welcome. But I'm really hungry for more fighting. I kind of wish he wasn't here.
Go for it.
Only because I want to fight. But there are some nights like that. Other nights I'm really grateful to have more guys in the lobby. Because I'm like, oh shit, I don't really feel like fighting, you know what I mean? So sometimes it's like, yo, I'm so glad there's a full lobby here. But tonight I feel like, you know, I hope he's learning something. Let's put it that way. I hope he's learning something. What's up, Mads? Mads, good stuff tonight, man. Some good matches, too. Don't let Urian get you down. Crash in for the night. Take care, man. Good night, Matt Appleby. Always a pleasure, dude. I know sometimes you're not exactly super active in the chat, but I appreciate you coming by in any case. It's the taunt. I wish Ryu's taunt didn't suck a big fat donkey dick. I wish that his taunt lowered his stun by 1/3. That's what I wish. Is that too much to ask? I mean, look at goddamn Q's taunt. Look at Goki's taunt. Look at... I was fighting an Alex player, and I was like, I'm gonna use this fucking taunt. You know, I'm gonna use this fucking taunt. Right? It lowers Ryu's stun. This is the matchup for it, right? This is the matchup for it. I'm gonna do it.
Are you ready?
And I did it.
Go.
And the first time I was like, oh, that worked pretty well. Right? The first time I was like, I can kind of lower it by a lot. It seemed like. After that, I was like, man, this doesn't do jack shit. It feels like it must lower his stun by like 1/5. I wish it was like 1/3. So I could just hit that taunt if I get a knockdown and boom. Now I'm not in danger of getting stunned as badly, right? Like it's almost like not even worth it. Like you'd almost lose more stun just sitting there waiting for it to go down than you do by hitting that taunt.
Final round. Go for it.
Because when you take a taunt, it's a risk, right? You can't move, you can't get Oki, you can't block for a while. Like, I might as well just sit there, hold down back, let my fucking meter go down. You really did it.
You win.
Let's go 360.
Alright, that's cool.
Yo, is he sending a message or what? Oh, there he is. Ken, huh? I need to punish sweeps. I need to anti-air. He's going buck wild. If he throws me, he's no big deal.
Are you ready? Go.
He likes to do that thing where he whiffs and dashes up. Well, that's pretty big damage, I guess. I'm used to playing Alex, but things don't hurt as bad. Nice. Jesus! It's like a fucking wild animal.
Fighters ready. Engage.
Punish. Oh, I deserve that. Oof. Make her the follow. What does it say? Aramitha? Let me double check that.
You win.
Aramitha, thank you for the follow. Aramitha. That's kind of a cool name. Are you a Thursday player? Or are you here for something else? Well, I got what I wanted there, right? Anti-airs and fireballs. But see, that's how I play this character, right? I'm stuck in this mindset where it's like my entire game plan is to keep my opponent out. So it's like all I fixate on is anti-airs and fireballs. I need to get on the ground, fight my opponent on the ground, and get into their face.
Into the heat of battle. Go for it. Fighters ready. Engage.
Oh, don't do that. Don't ever do that. He's way more mobile than me.
You win.
Makes it very hard to know what he's going to do if he's changing his spacing all the time. Versus me, who just sits there and waits for you to come in. That's how Duralath plays Alex, too. Duralath's Alex and Hoss's Alex. Always moving, always dashing and jumping. But the reason I can't do that is because I'm not comfortable with my buttons. So it's like, if I'm moving around a lot, then I'm only fucking myself up. Because I don't know how far I have to be to reach my button. So basically, the reason I have to stay still, if I stay still, if only one person is moving, helps me space out my buttons. If I'm moving too and we're both moving, it's a lot to keep track of. Like, yes, if I'm moving, they're more likely to whiff, but then I'm more likely to whiff. I don't like to whiff. I like when they whiff. Some people don't mind whiffing, it seems like, you know what I mean? It's like they see it as a... That's when I say that I play risk-averse, that's what I mean. Right? Some people, they don't mind whiffing. It's like, okay, whatever, I whiff. I'll hit the button again, right? If they dash up, they'll get hit the right button, maybe I lose, but it's whatever. I don't like to ever stick my neck out. The way I play the game is like, I'm trying to, every time my opponent takes a risk, I want to blow them up for it, right? I want to say, listen, this is what you get for taking a risk, motherfucker. You take a risk, now you get blown up. And I'm trying to not take any risks, so that same thing can't happen to me. Maybe could have swept that. Sick parries. Ryu has jumping combos, right? But you never see them never see them used. Yeah, I think he jumps in with roundhouse and jumps in with fierce. But I guess something about those buttons, they're not like... So Alex is jumping fierce. You can do jump in low forward Tatsu. Or DP. You can also do a later jump into crouching fierce. Whatever, yeah. Low forward Tatsu or DP. You can confirm both those, you would think, though, right?
Go for it.
Even just pressure, right? Even if it was just a jump in, then crouching medium punch, just so you're plus. Like crouching medium punch again. It seems like I'm watching Ryu all night tonight. My Ryu eats Ryu, other Ryus that have stopped by. Seems like his jump in just doesn't seem to work that well. Crouching medium punch is plus, right? Like it's hugely plus, if I'm not mistaken. On block. Let me go double check that.
Go.
I think it's like +3 or something like that, maybe even more. Let's see here. So there's a 4 on block for Ken at least. Wow, no way. Let me double check. I think even Ken's got to be super plus on block, right? Maybe I'm wrong. Let's see here. Crouching strong on block is +4. +4. That's for Ryu. I bet you Ken's is even more plus. Crouching strong. No, him it's 3. Him it's 3, but it's still plus. Oh, you think of MK? Okay. That's funny. That foot punch, dude. Just a foot punch.
Into the heat of battle. Go for it.
Ooh, there's a jumping combo. Ooh, hit my crouching sweep, my crouching roundhouse.
Prepare to strike. Now.
Oh, fuck. Damn. What's up, Herb? What's up, Duckface? Ankanama, dude.
Round. Engage.
Oof. I missed my little forward there. It's supposed to be. I guess I buffered a little forward into the into my recovery. Late at 3 at Herb. Yeah, no school today. I'm fine with that. Let's go, dude. So pretty snowy over there in Finland. The rematch. The rematch.
Prepare to strike now.
Yeah, it sucks, Jones. You'll get used to it, though, kind of. It's not as bad as it is on Steam in terms of bugginess overall. But yeah, it's really annoying. We might have a foot of snow here in Michigan. It feels good. Michigan! Where are you at, lovely kid? You know, I'm in Michigan, right? Lansing. No, you were Michigander. Pretty good, Ohio. How you doing, man? Well, it's time for Smash. Actually, we'll be starting Smash here probably in like 20 minutes. Oh, Muskegon. Oh, cool. How come I don't see you at any events? Okay, you're gonna come to Michigan Masters, right? I always figured that you were, because you hang out with Mutant so much, I thought you guys probably were like more Eastern. You ordered a sword? Oh my god, I so like you, Dakota. I don't even know you that well, Dakota. I know that's like you, though. Good spacing on that crab. Wow, that was far. Yeah, I remember the radio gap. Yeah, it's fucking annoying. So make sure you have your spectate flag. Make sure you don't tap O button even once, or you're done. My dad is in VA. That's Virginia. So I'm there half the time. Okay. My first offline event was in New York. Okay. Wow. But you have mutants at most respect. 28-inch blade, 36-inch sword.
Now.
That's where you met Mutant. Okay, it was in person. Probably at IFM at the time. Rest in peace.
You win.
First thing you ever saw me do was beat Denges the first time I sat down in a cab, which looked really good at a first impression, I'll bet. And Denges is no slouch. I had a pleasure watching him fight at Defend the North last year. It's a shame he couldn't really hang out at the Random Select weekend.
Well, I got the picture. Yeah, I've been waiting for this. Well, I got the picture. Yeah, I've been waiting for this. Fighters ready. Engage.
Ooh, wow, really good range. I go to the car grab too much. Hey, 4 hits, let's fucking go!
Are you ready? Go.
Damn, how come my crossbow hitting anymore? He's got a lot of meter. I'm not sure what Super 1 is. Probably the one where he dashes. That seems to be his... Yeah, someone's got two charges, right? Oh, is that a punish? Whoa! Didn't know you could do that. Wow. How cold is it there in Michigan? Right now it is -9 degrees Fahrenheit. I'm not sure what that is in Celsius, Duckface. I know that over there in Finland you guys use Celsius, right? Here in the US we use Fahrenheit. -30 Celsius. That sounds pretty freaking cold. -2 Celsius. Thank you, Okyo. So -9 Fahrenheit is -2 Celsius? I'm sorry, not -9, 9 degrees. 9 degrees Fahrenheit. -2 Celsius. -30, isn't 0 degrees freezing in Celsius? That's cold as a mug.
Are you ready? Go.
Oh, it's -2 Fahrenheit. Okay. Yeah, I checked it earlier. It was still the daytime when I last checked. Ooh, wow, that was sick. What a spot hit that low forward.
Fighters ready. Engage.
Jumping medium punch. I gotta meditate on that. So basically, as I started to realize as Ryu, I have to time my jump in differently. That's why I haven't been getting my jump ins until now. Because they're taking my jump ins mad deep compared to what Alex has to do. Yeah. So thank you, Kyo. So I guess Duckface. I guess right now in Michigan, it's around -22 Celsius. Pretty cold. Yeah, very cold here. Michigan's a very cold place. Not like where Kyo's at. What's your temperature right now, Kyo? In Louisiana? Somewhere in the 50s, or is it even as low as the 40s?
You win. Battle. Well, I got the picture. Yeah, I've been waiting for this. Yeah, I've been waiting for this. Prepare to strike. Now.
Cold front doesn't pass through yet. Our high will be low 40s.
Engage.
Thank you for something, somebody. I want to check that in a minute here. What's up, mutant? Welcome aboard, dude. Okay.
Battle. Well, I got to pick. Yeah, I've been waiting for this. Well, I got to pick. Yeah, I've been waiting for this. The fighter's ready. Engage. Into the heat of battle. Go for it.
Towards medium punch as a poke if they're dashing a lot? Let's go, Jones. It's pretty thick. I wonder how active toward medium punch is. It's gotta be active for like some kind of huge amount of frames. 8 frames?
Battle. Well, I got it. Yeah, I've been waiting for it. Well, I got it. Yeah, I've been waiting for it. Into the heat of battle. Go for it.
Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck.
Prepare to strike. Now.
Nice spacing. Oof.
You win.
It's so sick we have multiple people streaming through this almost every single night. The game has been picking up steam on Twitch the past year or so. Yeah, I've noticed that. It is pretty sick. More eyes on 3S. I think it's part of the reason why, you know, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like it's gotta all be because of Street Fighter 5, right? It's sucking so much ass, right, kittens? Like, the turnout at Frosty Faustings for 3S was insane. It was just a huge crowd for 3S. And most of them are guys that love the game, right? There were guys that, you know, it wasn't like a lot of guys like, oh, I'm here for whatever, I'll play 3S while I'm here. A lot of these guys were like, you know, even if they were that way,
they clearly wanted to learn 3S. It's got to be because of Street Fighter V being a little bit subpar. I feel like, to be honest, 3S doesn't really have that much competition. I mean, it's kind of crazy to think, right? I mean, of course, it's got 5, it's competition, but that's about it, right? What other classic 2D fighters are there really? Yeah, Street Fighter 5, and then you've got nothing, right? Even like King of Fighters is not doing that hot. Well, yeah, that, but I mean, like in terms of like the marketplace right now. Like in terms of who's competing with 3S. I mean, Street Fighter is Street Fighter, right? So it's got that pedigree, it's got that name behind it. I feel like there's not. So King of Fighters ain't really competing. Yeah, biggest old man game. That's what I mean, right? Because if you're not gonna be playing Street Fighter 5, it's like, what else are you gonna be playing? Third Strike, maybe Street Fighter 4. I'm thinking Third Strike. That's why I think this game's been growing so much lately. If you want Street Fighter, exactly. If you want Street Fighter. So I think there's a big hole. There's a power vacuum because Street Fighter 5 wasn't what people wanted it to be. But for your grounded footsie-based game, 3S is quite good. There's always Marvel, that's true, Marvel, yeah. Anime games are also sick. Yeah, you're right. I would say the biggest competition for 3S right now is probably anime games. Like Eunice is I feel like it's poaching a lot of 3S players. The JoJo community is hella putting in work, but isn't as big. Now, I haven't really heard much about JoJo's. They have a weekly online tournaments and many side tournaments like, for JoJo's. Talking about Heritage, I think. Libby More Lib says, I wish MVC2 was on PS4 online. That would be nice. And I think it's not even really a great way to play it online, right? I think that even, like, it's not even on Fightcade, is it? There's, like, no way to play the game online, I don't think. I think some people play it on Game... I'm thinking about CVS too, not... I don't know. Yeah, exactly, on Dreamcast, yeah. Yeah, PS3, you can't even buy it on PS3 anymore, that's the thing. Yeah, no convenient way. I have it on my PS3 too. A good PC port would be amazing for that game. I'd love to get into it sometime. Movement looks sick. Games that have a lot of execution and very long combos don't really appeal to me as much. I think 3S is I'm really lucky I fell into this game when I did. Wow, sick combo from EaTeEET right off the bat. Oh my god, the neutral jump Tatsus. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, what a dash back. Oh, woke up with the roundhouse Tatsu. Oh my god.
Are you ready? Go.
Okay. Jesus. Whiffed Tatsu into uppercut. Oh no! Okay, drops his combo. He was gonna block, but he didn't block on wake up. It's a good block. You know, EaTeEET's got his stick, he got input delay back down. So of course he's still an offline player through and through, so he's gonna have to get some adjustment done to the PS4 timing. Oh no! Good punish! Good punish. So Lib got a 3S because of the Daigo parry and because of Juice, aka Hugo. Character looks dumb and clumsy, perfect to beat someone with, huh? Hugo is sick. Eve got ready up again.
battle. Well, I got the picture. Well, yeah, I've been waiting for this. Into the heat of battle. Go for it.
Easy. No regrets.
Fighters ready. Engage.
They're gonna eat. I feel like Khachik's gonna let me work on my jump-ins. Seems like his anti-air game is a little bit soft. They're gonna eat. Good games, man. Good games. Very inspirational to watch. Oof. Damn. So Ryu can jump in. I just have to figure out how far he jumps. I have to memorize and I have to internalize that because I always whiff it. 'Cause I'm used to Alex's jump arc. I'm going to play one more match, I think, guys. I'm going to call it a night. Guys, as usual, thank you for hanging out with me. It makes it a lot more fun here when you guys hang out in the chat. If you're like me, you want to keep the channel online, you can check out Patreon. You can check out Twitch subs at patreon.com/Vencabot. Even a buck is a huge help. Helps me buy gas and groceries. I stream for 40 hours a week every week. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. Thanks to you guys on Patreon, I'm able to go, do things like go to Frosty Faustings and Texas Showdown and defend the North. It means a lot to me. It makes my life a lot easier. If you're like me, though, again, you kind of like, you like the channel a lot, you want to help out, but maybe you're not rolling in dough. Maybe you're, working part-time, or you're a student, or you're working full-time, you have, like, a house to pay off and a family to feed and that kind of thing. Help for free in that case. Get in the chat, come and say hi. Follow on Twitch, tell your friends we're here. Subscribe on YouTube at youtube.com/Vencabot Archive, or just search on there for Vencabot. You'll find me that way, too. We have about 350 episodes of Third Strike now? Every other day, a new episode goes live with Third Strike, and every other day we get like a long play on there, like an RPG, or a retro game, or a modern game, or a horror game, or a shooting game, a puzzle game, adventure game, online stuff like Fortnite Battle Royale, Left 4 Dead, and all kinds of crazy shit, man. Me and the homies hanging out. It's a lot of fun. I'm very proud of the YouTube channel. Put a lot of work into it. Khachik wake up with the uppercut there and gets blown up for it. Yeah, YouTube's really cool. We're at 149 subs, I think. We're almost at 150. I'm pretty proud of that. It's been kind of slow to grow, but it makes sense. It's not really great content for YouTube. It's better for Twitch, I think. Yeah, I'm going to fight one more time here, guys, and call it a night, and move on to some Smash Brothers. I'll be playing tomorrow's Bruise Day Tuesday. I'm not totally sure how it's going to pan out. I'm not totally sure how it's going to pan out tomorrow. We're going to see. Didn't have as much time as I would like to promote the Maturino. I think Newton's going to be busy for a good part of the day tomorrow. It's going to be unusual. We're going to see how it goes. Thank you for the follow, Law2234. We play Third Strike here Monday through Thursday. So we're going to have 8 hours tomorrow, Third Strike. Nice. Very good with punish there. From from Rage. Ooh, same side, very ambiguous. Oh, this is EaTEET's friend. Okay, so sweet. EaTEET was using my stick. Yeah, EaTEET's godlike, dude. Very sick. His playstyle is so different from anything I'm comfortable with. Very, very different. Nice to meet you, Law. Stop DeWar 21. Is that gonna be lagging? Oh yeah, he's lagging. Hopefully Rage beats him, so I gotta fight him for my last fight of the night. Oh! Does team tournament mean you each use part of the controller? Yeah, Dix. What usually happens at team tournament is one guy will have the right side of the controller, the other guy will have the left side. And you have to coordinate special moves and that kind of thing. It's pretty difficult. That's why it's the highest level of play in Third Strike is done in teams. I'd love to see that high level play. How you doing, Dick? Welcome aboard, dude. Got some time for some smash. We got the fucking lag Kodo. Oh my god. Oh my god! Oh, I can't even punish it in the lag. Oh my god. Yeah, Rage got bodied. Oh! Look at the connection. Oh my god. What's up, Decoy? Bruce Day Monday? No, not quite. It was just, I got started streaming pretty late today, so I'm streaming 3S a little bit late. We're moving on to Smash Bros right about now. Good games, Khachik. Pretty alright, says Dix. I'm done being productive, and I got lonely. Well, what'd you get done, Dix? Just school-type stuff, or anything else? So I had a shovel earlier today. That was kind of productive. I mean, kind of, if you count that. Look at shit. That connection, though. Ooh! Ooh! As our friend Audrey Apples would say, ooh!
Final round. Engage.
That was a late-ass meaty, but again, what are you gonna do in this connection? There we go. Organizing and revising notes. Revising notes? Man, that's some academia right there. Revising the notes? Wait, you're making them tidier? It snowed a lot, Nix. It snowed a lot. It was a big snowstorm. I hope it stops. I hope it's not still snowing. Dwar's too godlike. Wow, interesting trade. It's my last match, guys. I'm going to go use the bathroom and stuff and play some Smash. Well, if you saw my writing, you understand why I have to revise them. You mean because of your handwriting or because you can't keep it concise? I don't like the look of this. Gargamel? I feel like it's going to be a lagger, too. You ever feel like you can look at someone's name and tell them they're a lagger? Is that racist? I feel like you can look at someone's name sometimes and be like, oh, that guy's a lagger.
Yeah, I've been waiting for this. Are you ready? Go.
Get something new there. Try to do like a little parry in neutral.
Into the heat of battle. Go for it.
Come on! Fucking
Fucking throw text, man.
Final round. Go.
Playing footsies. Nice. Good games. We'll play some Smash Brothers, and I'll get to see you guys very shortly.
Wait.
Oops. Underrated, the roundhouse, but against big bodies it works. Oh! Against big bodies it works. So if you're fighting Alex, if you're fighting Hugo, if you're fighting Urian, roundhouse is kind of a sick button. EX Donkey is flex worthy, huh?
You win.
Wow, unfucking believable. That was fucking sick. That was fucking sick. Who's clipping?
You win.
Might even be me. There's nobody else around, I think. Khachik is so stupid, man. Nice fucking Courtney Miller combos, Kenny! Holy shit. Good stuff in the end. I'm not gonna make it to Makai. I dropped out of Makai to go to Texas Showdown, I'm afraid. I would love to meet you there. My plan was to go to Makai originally. But I can't afford to go there and also to Texas Showdown. I really can't afford to go to either one of them, but I'm gonna try and make it work with one of them.